What's up, everybody? We got a ton of boxes for the first gen, ton of parts. We got some of it, we'll show you. We got new battery cables and everything for the first gen. We're running dual batteries in the bed. To correlate with that, we got these sweet billet aluminum battery hold downs, Amazon specials. They are specifically for Optima batteries, so if you want them, but they're nice and billet, super low profile. So these will be mounted in the bed. A ton of wiring stuff, wire loom, the good mesh stuff that a lot of guys use, fittings and all that, grommets and all that assortment of stuff. Then we got our guys at Summit hooked us up with a bunch of stuff. We got one of their battery disconnect switches. This one actually ended up being broken, but Summit, Summit's customer service is second to none. I called them yesterday and they overnighted me a new one, so I should be seeing that today, but it broke off. So this will be the battery cutoff, and we're gonna actually put this in the fuel door because fuel cell, so I don't need the fuel door anymore. So I think that'll be a really clean addition to add onto the back. Got a bunch of AN line, all the fittings and stuff to go with it. Fittings and everything. We're gonna have all AN fuel lines, so there'll be no leaks, nothing like that. We got our coolant reservoir tank, I believe. The last setup, I didn't have a reservoir tank. I actually just ran the hose and just plumbed it right into the fender, but we never ended up having an issue. I already opened everything, but opening it all again with you guys. Nice billet aluminum Mishimoto catch can.
Very nice.
Not catch can. This will be coolant on the passenger side, so that'll be a nice addition to clean it up. And then I got a oil catch can as well, because previously the billet breathers that are on the side, I actually just didn't catch can them and I just drained them out. And so you'd have a little puddle every now and then if we were out and about ripping and whatnot. So there'd be a little puddle kind of on the floor every now and then. So I got one of Vibrant's billet aluminum catch cans, and this will mount on the driver's side where the batteries used to be. And it's two -10 fittings catch cans, so they'll come up on the driver's side fender and plumb right in. They give you a nice little dipstick so you can see how full it is, and no more crankcase pressure venting out onto the ground. So then the other bigger piece we got is the fuel cell. So this is also Amazon special. Fuel cell is like 120 bucks. -10 returns on top. There you go. Just disconnect, this pops out. So this is gonna be going in the bed, and the feeds are on the very bottom. They already like have a little funnel system, so you don't have to have like a sump or anything like that. So I opted for a fuel cell instead of a sump. We're gonna get to putting some of this stuff on. We got the trans cooler out. Yeah, we got the trans cooler out and all the lines and everything, because we're gonna move the trans cooler up into the bed. We got the first battery line for the alternator ran back here, and just cleaned up some more stuff back there on the back. Wiring has already been, I mean, it's a mess, but I've got most of it, knowing where it needs to go and what I needed. We only need to extend one wire just for the alternator to the back. Everything else will basically stay the same, but we're gonna get to putting some of this stuff on, and I'll chat with you guys at the end. All right, guys, I think that's where I'm wrapping up today. Not a lot of fun stuff going on, mostly wire and stuff. I got these 3 alternator wires all loomed, heat shrinked, ran down. And then before, these wires used to run across and with the harness already. Well, now I have them routed down on the frame and they're able to connect down there with its connectors, and then they run up here. I haven't finished wire looming yet because I don't know what I'm gonna do with this main harness and the wire loom part of it, but mostly wiring today. Earlier I did the trans fans, got them ripped out and got the back here cleaned up because we're gonna put all that stuff in there, but trans fans right over there. Battery, one of the alternator cables back here to the battery. Yeah, just wiring stuff right now. The fun stuff started on this harness and then realized we're not using one of these sensors, but tons of stuff here. The fun stuff, like the replacement for that and the fast and all. I'm kind of waiting on the fast because that's all the fuel stuff, and I need to wait for the fast gear so I know where I'm mounting it and what fuel lines are running where and to the fuel cell and whatnot. But I think that's where I'm going to wrap up today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.